Okay, today is Monday, the 10th of April, but what I'm showing you happened yesterday on the 9th of April. So, right here. Okay, now you can see this tree limb is all the way down. You see it shaking. There's no cars over there. Now, as the day go by, you'll see a shadow right there coming from down from the end of the street. And it color in this area right here. Make it look dark right here. So right here, in 1802-23, our lights got cut off. You see right there, it's all white right here. Our lights got cut off. And the way they got cut off, I said, somebody did that. And somebody doing that on purpose. So I was trying to figure out how, and see, they cut off everything, the Wi-Fi, the cable, the lights, all the lights in the house. So my daughter was trying to, she cut the Wi-Fi off her phones. And by the time I thought to try to figure out who to call, because I couldn't remember who our lights were with. So when I said, as soon as I said, my daughter fixed my phone where I could call out. And I said, I'm going to call PWC. The lights got cut back on. Now you see a car over there. So what I believe happened is that they cut our lights off so the cameras won't work. Because every time the sheriff department goes over there, I video it. That's what I believe they did yesterday. I do believe while this car was over here, the sheriff came and they cut my lights off. Not just cameras, the whole house was in darkness. To keep me from videoing the sheriff's over there. Because soon as the lights get cut back on, when the lights get cut off, there's no car over there. There's just a shadow. When the lights get cut back on, there's a car. And I do believe between this time, because I didn't look outside to see what was going on, but I do believe my son-in-law, I believe he did it, because I could hear him telling my daughter not to tell me something. I don't know if it's me. I just hear him say, don't tell her. But I do believe it was the sheriff department over there. And they had my lights cut off so that I couldn't video them going over there. Because I done videoed them going over there 3 times already. These people just started going over there just a few months. Ever since they started going over there, the sheriff been going over there. The 3 cars. The last time it was the 2 cars and the rescue squad. So she don't leave until... This is the same girl that took had our dog out of the fence because she was feeding them. And so I still didn't know that she was over there. Until I checked, something just told me to check to see what happened. And so that's what I did, and this is what I saw. And she don't have the authority unless she works at the utility company. She could. I don't know this person. But I know that if the sheriff department, they tell them to cut the lights off, they'll do it. That's the girl that uh, had our dogs running down the street. There she go. I tried to ignore her because she's an ignorant woman. Anybody that will that the police is telling that these people are dangerous or whatever it is that the police telling them. So she got to know that we're not dangerous. So I don't know what the police is telling them. All I know is what they doing. That's all I know is what they doing. But for the last week, she been walking by here every day with her baby. And that is a baby. Because I looked at her out the window. So there's a live baby that the police telling people that we are terrorists or something. But they know we're not. Because they wouldn't be walking by here. So whatever the police is telling them to do, they know we're not dangerous. I do know that. They know. They just know that the police or the sheriff department is paying them. And so she'll put her baby in danger for pay. Not just herself, but her baby too. I'm just going down the timeline just to see what else happened. This is another one that's giving us a lot of problems. The food truck, man. This morning I woke up vibrating like crazy. For the last, this past weekend, I mean, they really put it on me. But see, I guess they were punishing me because it was Easter. They always do that on every holiday. Every holiday I get extra attack. And I mean, this morning I was in some kind of pain. Yesterday morning I slept in my bedroom and they attacked my head so bad. I mean, I woke up with my head burning. And I had this toboggan on, this lamb skull head, whatever you want to call it. But it don't do no good, you know. When I say something don't do no good, it don't. Not for me. If it do good for other people, that's good. Good for you. But it didn't happen me with the attacks they're giving me. Why they attack me so bad, I have no earthly idea. I guess they just like torturing old people. That's the only thing I could think of. Welcome. I mean, they were burning me. I mean, my head. I feel like they're trying to shrink my brain like they did my sister. Because that's the first diagnosis my sister got. Brain shrinkage and holes in her brain. That's what they diagnosed her with first. I got a brother also who had brain shrinkage. And he worked for the post office in California. What part of California, I don't know. But he's dead now. And he was hearing voices. So they must have been doing that on him too. Because he told me he could hear the devil talking to him, telling him he was going to hell. And that's probably some evil, wicked, demonic human being. Some person doing skull to voice. Voice to skull to voice to skull. Voice to skull. Yeah. On him. This been years ago. He been dead now for a good while. He died before my son did. And my brother was real smart. He was real smart. But that's probably what they were doing to him in California. And when he came home back to stay down here, he was having those problems then. And they kept doing it even back down here. So this is our government causing people mental illness and sicknesses. And with that energy burning in our private area, I do believe they can call people to have some type of venereal disease. It might not be venereal disease. It just having symptoms of it. Because these are the false diagnoses that the doctors and nurses are giving people. That's why I don't trust the doctor far as I can see them. Because they're giving out false diagnoses. And I'm telling what I know. So YouTube can't tell me that I'm giving out false information, because I know for a fact that they are giving out false diagnoses. I know this. I know they give me false diagnosis. They giving other people false diagnosis. I saw a young girl crying on YouTube talking about they said she had HIV. I don't believe she had no HIV. I know a guy told me they told him he had herpes. So he went back for a second test and he didn't have no herpes. Because these people are giving out false diagnoses because they get paid. They are part of this secret society. Because I know when I went to the doctor, when we drove up, the gang stalker drove up at the same time that we did. And he kept standing behind me laughing. Doing like that. The same time he drove up when I did. There was two of them there. But the one that kept laughing drove up the same time we drove up. Every time I would take my sister to the doctor, they would be there before we get there. They knew her schedule. And they would be there apart when we get there. They know our medical schedule, our doctor's appointments. They know when we get mail from the UPS and the FedEx and the city mail. Because they got everything hyped. Inside our homes, they got hyped. They got our brains hyped, our body hyped, our eyes, so they can see what we see. These people are just pure evil. Rotten to the core. Okay, I'm gonna go into today, the 10th. I'm gonna do where it said have movement. Anywhere that's yellow is showing movement. Now I'm gonna go back to the 9th. I want to show my daughter car. Look at her windows. Look at all this delights. That light, they're shining, but ain't no light outside. We don't have a light that can stay on outside. Cause there's something else right there. And there be something out there all the time. Look at these lights here. Oh. And look at here. This is the shadow from the lights over here. It's coming to our yard. The shadow from this light right here coming to our yard. The shadow coming from these lights right here coming to our yard. The shadow coming from this light right here. Coming, all the lights, even the car lights, coming to our yard because all the lights had been programmed to direct with direct energy to come to this yard. All the lights. And this was yesterday on the 9th. I'm gonna do the 8th. This is the 8th. Now I'm gonna do the 10th. And the guys, but it's different because the lights from the other two nights were further down this way. Some nights you don't see no lights at all, it's just dark. And if these street lights, how can they move? How can they change? Because those are not, there's something else like going on out there. You don't see nothing out here now. Okay. That must be my son-in-law out there in the car. He had insomnia. Now my camera is showing movement, but it shouldn't be showing movement of the sun. I forgot to move you don't see new lights. This is this morning. This is live. This is what's going on now, right now. You see the difference in how the screen look when it's live and when it's in playback. Playback look smaller, or just more distant. You don't look as you can see it close up. Yeah, this is live. Everything I'm showing now is live. This is live. that branch hang down, and that shadow that came from down there filled it in, made it look real dark over there, but there wasn't no car over there. And not until um, I think when they came, they either they did it or the police did it. Had the utility people cut off our lights. That's how sick the people with uniforms and badges and guns. That's how sick the people are. But they want to bully people that they know haven't done nothing, no wrong. They just want to bully people. That's why I've heard that they pay the gangs, street gangs, to be gang stalkers. Because they know them street gangs ain't gonna take their crap. They'll fight back. So they'll offer money. And bully people that they know don't do nobody no harm. That's why they bullied Nappy Head until for some reason they locked him up. I don't believe what they saying that for assault. If he assaulted anybody, they deserved it because they was messing with this. Everywhere you can see on all his videos how he tried to park his van. And wherever he go, the gang stalkers are there. That's how many people are gang stalkers. That wherever you go, they there. They're already there. No matter where you go, they already are there. And you can tell, we know that Nappy Head wasn't a violent person. He would ask questions. And that's what he would do. He wanted to find out about gang stalking. And he would ask questions. And people would tell him. They would tell him. But the police wanted to shut him down. But see, they can't shut him down. No matter if they go to prison, they put him in jail. We speaking up for him. We speak up for Nappy Head. Because we know he's not a violent person. We know he's not violent. And what they lock him up for is a lie. They lock him up for a lie. It's the cops who are violent. They the ones who need to get locked up. Because they are the violent people. And they feel that they could just tell a lie and set people up. And it's gonna and they could just do it. People just get locked up. Because they have the software where they can create the lies. And that's what they do. Because their father is the father of liars. He's not just the father of lies. He's the father of liars. But our Father is the Father of truth and righteousness. And He's the most powerful. He's also the God of wrath and the God of justice. And He will seek justice with His wrath. And they will regret everything that they've done. Everything they've done. They're gonna wish they could die and won't be able to die. Because they're gonna get the benefit of the wrath of God. So I'm just going to shut down for now. I did this video yesterday. Not the part for today though. But the part for yesterday where they cut our lights off. I did that yesterday, but again, I got angry. Again, I got angry, and you know, sometimes that anger just come up, just flow up out of me. So I don't want to just put anything out there. So I deleted it, and I'm doing this one over. Because it angers me for these people to do. I mean, how you gonna cut off our lights? Because you don't want to be seen doing the dirt that you do. But I tell you what, the next time they cut our lights out, I'm going outside with my phone and my camera. Because they're not going to do what they think they can do. And we not record. Because I got 2 phones, to tell you the truth, with cameras on them. If I have to get a third, I do. If I have to just buy I did buy a video, and my daughter broke it. Brand new. $150-something I paid for it. And she just came out of her room, picked it up, and dropped it. $150-something. I didn't try to pay me for it. But I'm going to get me another one. Sometime another. I love to see them out there running and playing. And the food truck man, he had his truck here, and he moved it. The trees will get more fuller. I seen all them lights. I didn't know what that was, but that was the food truck man. He pulled up and then he pulled back. I think, did he do that yesterday? I think it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. But I didn't know what that was. I just saw a bunch of lights. He trying to hide when he still be out there. You can still see his little big black body walking by there. He made me sick. I'll just stand there and look over here. But I tell you what, they really tortured me this morning. And whatever they putting in me had me so sleepy, it was hard for me to get up. If I switch seats, they'll just switch to me and come where I go. But they have my whole inside all the way down to my knees vibrating. And it's coming out from under the house. They hooked this up before we moved in here. Because at the other house, I actually saw what they did. I saw what they did. I got to tell you the truth, I got videos of it. I just got to find them because I got 4 external, yes, I guess what you call them, external storages. And all 4 of them got a lot of videos on them. I don't always label because I don't always post them. I got videos that I don't post. I got some that I do post. So I'm going to close down this video and just pray that everybody have a blessed day today. Look at how it's still out there. I'm live now. It's still lingering out there. Cause this stuff don't just go away. It lingers. It lingers.